Hi everyone, my name is JC Cornell. I am a member at Philadelphia Baptist Church, and this year I am coordinating our Operation Christmas Child efforts. One of the things I wanted to do was kind of make a video going through things that you could get for each age division and gender of child. So tonight we're going to do the first video of going through that, and we are going to use one of the most popular age categories, which is the 5 to 9 age category, and we're going to put a box together for a girl. So the first thing you need when you're going to put a shoebox together is obviously the shoebox. Now you can use a shoebox like this, cardboard, you got shoes in it, and you just reuse it. Or I personally like to use the plastic shoe boxes because they are very multifunctional. A lot of times the kids who receive this have access to clean water, but they have to have a way of getting it back to their home. And so this becomes something that they can transport water or food or something like that in. So I like to use these. So you start off with your shoebox, and I'm going to get everything down here in this shoebox. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do that. The first thing,
not the dog, right?
No, not the dog. The dog's not going to go in the shoebox. First thing I'm going to do is a washcloth. I like to put the washcloth on the bottom because it's thin and it doesn't take up a lot of room. So you put that right there on the bottom. And then we have some other flat items right here. We have, I found these little sticker sheets on Oriental Trading. They were, you got like, I think it was 7 dozen of them for 15 bucks. And it's a nativity scene, so it has the stable, the manger, the animals, the wise men, Mary and Joseph, and the baby Jesus. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then I also found these little coloring books, and it's religious Christmas coloring book, and there are not a lot of pages in it. It's just a few pages, but these were also from Oriental Trading, and they were, I believe it was 7 dozen or 6 dozen, excuse me, for about $8. And then a notebook. A lot of times the children who receive these shoe boxes have access to schooling as long as they have their own pen and paper or pencil and paper. So sending them a notebook is sending them away to get an education. So I send one of these. I got this at the Dollar Tree for 3 for $1, so that'll fill 3 shoe boxes. Next thing I'm going to put in there is this dress. My mom made this dress, and we're going to put that in there, and you just fold that up, roll it up, and get it to, and that way it just takes up a little bit of the room in the shoebox. This is a size 6, and since we're going for ages 5 to 9, that's kind of a good general size to fit. Obviously for some of the girls it might be too small, but they might have a little sister who didn't get a box, and so their little sister can wear the dress, or they know somebody who can use it. So we put that in there, and we get that right there in that corner. The next thing we're going to put in is our little toiletries bag, which we have this little bag. It came with the toothbrush and the toothbrush cover. It also came with a pack of toothpaste, but remember that toothpaste is not going to be accepted this year. If you put it in your box, then when they go through your box before they ship it out, they will take the toothpaste out of it. So don't send toothpaste this year, but we've got that. We've also got some rubber bands for her hair. We've got some little barrettes to go in her hair, and some bobby pins for her to use in her hair. I found this cute little pack, and I was able to split it up between 2 boxes where each girl gets 3 rubber bands, 2 barrettes, and 4 bobby pins. And then we had a lady at our church who made these ponytail holders for the little girls that we're sending them to, so I'm going to put those in there. And we've got a headband for her as well. So we put all that in the toiletries bag and make sure that that is ready to go, and we put that, just slide that right in on one side. On the other side, we're going to put a pencil case. Now you can get these little pencil cases at Oriental Trading, or you can make some out of Ziploc bags and duct tape. If you look on Pinterest, it'll show you how to do that. But in those, we're going to include some pencils. I have 9 here, but you can choose how, I would say choose at least 5 is you want to make sure that they have enough pencils to last them for a while. And if you're going to send them regular pencils, make sure that you send a pencil sharpener. This one came from Walmart. It was in a little pack of stuff I got at Christmas, and it was like 6 pencil sharpeners for $1 or something like that. I'm also going to put 2 regular ink pens and then 1 little bitty tiny cute ink pen that I got in a Christmas thing, a little pad for doodling on, a couple of erasers, which also came from a little Christmas pack from Walmart, a little bitty tiny thing of crayons, and then I found these bookmarks, which are also rulers, and so they are double functional, and I put one of those in there, and then I slip that right on that side. I also have a large box of crayons for them to use at school, and I slip that in there. And then right next to that, I have this little hairbrush, and I slip that right in there. So you see we're kind of making a pocket here. The next thing I have is the cup. Remember, you know, they have access to water, but they need stuff to drink the water out of. So I like to get the cups that have lids on them and little sports bottles and things like that. But don't just put the empty cup in there, because then that's wasting space. So I have 2 pairs of socks and 2 pairs of underwear. The socks that I got are a size medium, so that fit like a size 12 to 2 shoe or something like that. And then I got size 6 underwear. And again, if they don't fit her, the child who receives the box, I guarantee that she'll know somebody who they will fit, and she will pass them along. So we just stick those in there, add that other one in there, and then close that up. And so by doing that, we are making sure that we're utilizing every inch of space that we have. Also, you want to send a bar of soap. This is Jergens soap. We got it at the dollar store. It came 3 for $1. And then we just put that in a Ziploc bag so that after they use it, they can cover it up and it won't go to waste. And I just stick that right there on top of the dress that my mom made. We also found at the dollar store this little puzzle. It's a 48-piece puzzle. Just kind of slide that in here at the bottom underneath the cup, and it's pretty flat, so it'll sit there pretty well. Next we have some, I'm going to turn that cup that way. We have some flip-flops. These are a size 2-3. They're large. Got those at the dollar store. Another place to get these is at Walmart. About July, they go on sale for 50 cents a piece. And you stick those down in there and squish them down. We've got a little purse for her, and it's fairly flat. We've got some gloves and a hat. Remember that you don't really know where these shoe boxes are going. So it could be going to Russia, where it's cold most of the year, or it could be going to Africa, where it is hot most of the year. You don't know. But either way, even if it's going to a place that is warm for most of the year, these kids will still use this stuff because they're excited to get it, and they'll wear it because somebody gave it to them as a gift. So don't be afraid to put that in there just because you don't know if it's going to a cold place or not. We got some little bracelets here at Walmart. They were, I think, 9 or 10 for $1. Gave her a couple of those. We have a comb in here, and luckily that just slips right down there. Jump rope. These are great gifts because they can just play outside with them, and every kid in every country pretty much knows what a jump rope is. We also included a little sewing kit. Got this for $1 at the Dollar Tree. You know, even though these are younger girls, a lot of times they learn to sew very early so that they can make their own clothes, or so that they can help make money for their family. So this little sewing kit, it's not, you know, it's not a big fancy kit, but it'll help get them started. Put that in there. Some Kleenex, My Little Pony Kleenex. So, you know, kids love unicorns and ponies. And we also got a little My Little Pony toy that we're going to just kind of find a little nook for right there. We have a first aid kit, and basically this has a couple of Band-Aids in it, a couple of antiseptic wipes, and that was at the Dollar Tree. Got a cute little pair of sunglasses that'll fit right there. And last but not least, we will find a way to stick this cute little monkey stuffed animal, and this is what they call their wow item. It's what Operation Christmas Child calls. Each child, one of the first things they're going to look for when they open that box is their wow item, which is something that they can hug to them and love on. So we will just kind of squish that down in there. The last thing you want to put in there is a note from you. It can be a card. I've seen some people who will tape a little note to the top of the box, so you can do that. And also think about putting a picture. If you're using a card, think about putting a picture of your family inside the card, and your address, because they may want to write you back and thank you. So put that in there at the top so that they see that when they first open it. And then we're gonna see if this thing will close. I'm hoping it will. It has kind of snaps on it. So, and normally what we would do after this is put some rubber bands on it, which will also hold it down. And remember that once they go through it, they're gonna tape it shut so that it won't come open during shipping. So if it's a little full, that's okay. The last thing you wanna do is make sure you have a label. So we're doing a girl, so we have a girl label, and we're gonna check the middle box, which says 5 to 9-year-old. And we're just gonna tape that right to the lid of our box so that they know exactly what age group and gender that's supposed to go to, and they don't have to guess. And that is a shoebox for a 5 to 9-year-old girl. As you can see, it is stuffed to the gills. We got everything in it. And next time we'll repack it and make sure that it actually closes. But there are so many things that you can get for these kids. One of the things we found today is these little tiaras. We found them in the package at a garage sale for 25 cents, and the girls would love them. And we also found these cute little bowls, and that'll fit in the box. It wouldn't fit in this box, but not every box you do has to be exactly the same. You can do one box with some items and another box with completely different items, and that's okay. These kids are excited to receive these boxes, so I hope that you're as excited as we are putting them together, because this is a joy for me every year to put these together. Thank you for watching, and check back in a couple of weeks or so for a video for another shoebox, and we'll show you some items to get for the boys for 5 to 9. And until then, y'all have a blessed day. Thanks.